Alright, Solid Mustang. Hope everyone's having a great day out there in YouTube land. And we are here with the UZI. I know it's called the Mini UZI, but let's get realistic. It's just an UZI. Middle ground gun is the way I'm going to start out with this. It's effective. It can be very effective. It's got a pretty quick reload. It's got decent range. And it says, fully automatic, capable close to medium range. That's probably about right. By the way, ACOG on this thing, don't put an ACOG on an SMG. That's all I'm going to show about it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
Let's do this, Marine.
If you really want a sight, put a red dot on it. It'll be much more effective for you, trust me. Oh, 4-on-1. Probably wasn't the best idea to stay in that fight. And I get off by MP5, which is definitely a better gun than one I have. So, I think it's 32 rounds in the mag, if I remember right, which is pretty good. Watch what I do with this guy. Hello. Couldn't resist. I'm sorry, I just could not resist.
UAV recon standing by.
This gun might be the most effective at a hip fire. It is really good hip firing gun. So do not be afraid to be using it as a hip fire gun. It is very good at that. It's actually pretty controllable too. It is definitely a usable gun in this game. It's not great at any one thing, but it's not bad at any one thing either. It's kind of right in the middle. I would say the MP5 is more stable, has a better feel. The AK-74U has more power. The P90 has more bullets. But at the same time, it kind of... It's right there. It's not that far, it's not that far off.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
So definitely, it's not a bad gun. You definitely don't want to get, go up against snipers, head to head with it. You want to get in close to those snipers and shred them apart. So,
Helicopter support standing by.
it doesn't quite have the power of the AK-74U there, which is, kind of my killer there as I try to strafe across. The AK-74U is kind of my juggy killer. We'll get into that here in a little bit. Should have stabbed that guy. I thought about it and didn't do it. Should have. But that was a good match right there. You can see the difference between the UZI and the MP5. It's just a little better, and he beat me with it. And I get hung up here. I'm hung up on the blade of the bulldozer there. Okay, it comes around and kills me. And of course heli's doing work. So this gun is good with the silencer. It's just overall why don't I use it more? I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. Why don't I use it more often? I really don't. I can't tell you that. I don't know. Because it's really not a bad gun. And be careful with somebody using one of these. They're probably pretty skilled at it. They're getting to the point where they like the UZI. They're probably pretty skilled at using it. So, if you see somebody who's been running around with the UZI putting up kills, be wary. Because that guy's probably pretty good. How to combat the guy with the UZI. Obviously go to range. Go range, or the MP5, I would say, would also be another nemesis of said UZI. Dude hiding in the corner. You will find out all the tricks that these bots do, and I just have them on regular. People do. It really picks up on what people are doing. So,
Helicopter support standing by.
you know, don't be afraid to play a little of this and get used to the fact that, you know, of where people hide and everything else. So, the UZI, either get some distance from it, just like the rest of the SMGs, or play MP5 or something like that, and you should be able to get away from it and defeat the guy with that. But I tell you, the people who I've seen use this consistently are pretty good players. So be mindful of that. So, as Ellie shreds apart the last kill. Thanks, Ellie. I appreciate you guys watching as always, and let me know what you think. So AK-74U will be next. I really appreciate you watching, and as always, I've got your 6.